This is Cheyenne Valentine. Back today again with a new episode. In today's episode, I want to say, ladies, stop being jealous of other women because of men. I'll repeat this again, women. Stop being jealous of other women because of men. I feel like, I'm going to say maybe between 70 to 80% of the time, women are jealous of other women because of a man. Now, generally speaking, women are jealous of another woman because of how she looks. That's where it starts. If she's pretty, they feel jealous. But that kind of also stems from subconsciously she knows if this woman's pretty, the men are going to want her. I think that's where a lot of this comes from, because women get very jealous of other women's looks. And I think, and it makes them feel insecure about themselves. So I think a lot of that comes from subconsciously women knowing that, you know, men go after the woman who's the most, quote unquote, the prettiest. So if she's out and she's in the world and she keeps meeting attractive women, she starts feeling like, okay, I don't measure up. And this woman can get any man she wants, and I'm sitting, and if I look like her, I would be living a better life. If I look like her, I wouldn't have to work a job. If I look like her, see, they start assuming shit. And part of this reason is I think women are programmed to be jealous of other women, to be jealous of how other women look, because women are judged very harshly on how we look, and we know that damn near to society, your worth as a woman is 100%, damn near 99% of how you look. It's really 100%. And women know this, and so that's already a program running in our head. And so with men would make you get jealous of other women. Like now, when I say make, they don't say, okay, be jealous of other women, but it's things that they do. Like, so with a man, when you're out with a man, he might look at other women. He might be very inquisitive about one particular woman. I remember I had an ex-boyfriend where we had ran into a girl that we knew. We ended up hanging out with her and some other male friends, and they went to an event, and I didn't end up going, but he went. And he was like, yeah, she was there because her boyfriend was performing. And my boyfriend at the time went, and another male friend, and so I didn't end up going. They were a little bit closer to her than I was anyway. And so he was like, yeah, she was there. She looked nice. He was like, she had on heels and a dress. She looked real nice and all that. Like, he went into full details about how she looked. And I'm looking at him like, you know, I'm just looking at him like, are you fucking stupid? Like, that's like me, you know, bringing up a man and saying, yeah, you know, and he had on a button-up shirt with this, and he had on these kind of pants, and he had on these slacks, and he had a goatee, and then he was looking flat out. Like, he'd be like, I don't want to hear that shit. So he was like, you know, he went in too many details about what she looked like. Like, okay, you know, like, I didn't need to hear that she was fixed up looking nice. I didn't go, I don't give a fuck how she was looking. What does that got to do with me? I think I did ask, you know, how were the people. I didn't feel I was, I wanted to wear heels, and I didn't have on any heels. So I was like, I'm not going to this event without no heels on. And it was a lot involved in that, but I didn't end up going. And I think I asked him, well, how were they dressed? And he was like, well, yeah, you would have been overdressed if you had on X, Y, and Z, but if you wore that. We were just discussing, like, if I had went, what I could have wore and all that. But he went into details about how she looked and all that. All I had to do was say, you know, I didn't even need to hear anything about how she looked. What does that got to do with me? You know, like, are you fucking stupid? He did that before with another woman. I think he had a little crush on her. She was a lawyer and she was nice looking, and we went to an event and she was presenting it. And she was dating I think she was married to a dude who, he wasn't an NBA player, but he played overseas. He played basketball overseas. So she had a little money, he had a little money, and she would come to the gym to see him play, and she'd dress, you know, like real cute, I guess, in heels, a short dress, you know, to impress him, to get noticed or whatever. She comes see her dude play, and she got to compete with the other women. So I remember he would come home and be like, yeah, old girl was there, because when we went to the event, he actually said to her, you look familiar, and he was thirsty, and I'm standing looking at him, I'm like, whatever. And she didn't want to, like, discuss where she knew him from, and because he brought up her husband, I guess she didn't want to talk about the husband, and it was making her feel uncomfortable, and he just kept on pressing. So then he would come home now and then and say, yeah, she be coming to the gym, I still see. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, she be wearing short skirt and wearing heels and doing all that. And I'm looking at him like, okay, why the fuck are you telling me? And I seen a dude today with his shirt off. He had a big dick. in his pants. Okay, why would I? You said that's equivalent. I mean, and he just would go on, and then I'm like, this dude like this female. Like, you full of shit. You're full of shit. But I got my revenge in another way. But I didn't sleep with nobody else. But I didn't do nothing inappropriate. But I still did something to make him feel uncomfortable as a retaliation to that incident. I'm just gonna say that. So, you know, men do stuff like that. That's my point. I don't mean to be long-winded. They do stuff like that. They mention other women around you, but in a way where you know they like how this woman look. They'll say, oh, she was looking nice today, and she had on this. Like, motherfucker, why are you going into details on what she had on? Okay, you were looking too fucking hard. They do shit like this. I think sometimes they do it unconsciously. So, ladies, how you can rebuttal this is you start bringing up a dude and saying, yeah, he looked nice. That he on the suit. He was looking real nice. Say that to him and watch his reaction. He's gonna be ready to knock your teeth out your mouth, because now he's gonna be insecure. Every time a man does it to you, you do it back to him. So when he brings up another woman looking nice, like if you didn't ask him what she looked like, or like if it's a woman y'all know and he went to an event and you didn't go, and he talks about the event when he gets home, and then he's like, yeah, she's looking nice, you might could let that slide. But if he starts going to details like, yeah, she had on dressing heels and she had her hair done nice, like then you like, okay, then you could say, oh, okay. So then what you're gonna do is wait like a week or a month, give it some time, and then bring up some dude at your job, or bring up somebody that y'all both know and say, yeah, he was looking nice, and he on a suit, and he was looking real nice. He was fixed up. Normally he don't be fixed up looking all that good, but today he was looking real nice. Do that. And then if he gets upset, then you say, oh, well, when so-and-so was fixed up, you was bringing up how she looked, so I'll just bring her how he looked. How does it feel? So you got to go tit for tat with these dudes. You got to go tit for tat. They have to feel the way you feel. They have to know what's inappropriate. And the best way to show somebody is by you exhibiting that behavior towards them. So, ladies, what I want to say is, little things that men do causes you to be jealous of other women. We already had that insecurity about how we look, because we are judged harshly on how we look. So therefore we sometimes end up comparing ourselves to other women, which don't do that, because it's no point of that. You're gonna look the way you look, make yourself look as good as possible. Don't worry about another female. That's not gonna benefit you, because it's gonna cause you to not like her. When this person, you could end up being best friends and you don't like her because she's pretty, like, so you're just gonna be by yourself all the time. You know, like, because you avoiding pretty women. That's just become a pretty woman, and then then being around pretty women wouldn't bother you. Okay, men do and say things, like I said, they out with you, they stand at other women's butt, they turn looking at them, they're gawking at other women. That makes you feel insecure, like you don't measure up. So then you start being jealous of other women and saying, why she got that on, that's inappropriate, and I don't want her around my dude. Okay, ain't no point in you acting like that. It's only two genders for the most part, male and female. So every time your dude go out, he's gonna see women, he's gonna see attractive women. So if your man is a whore and a cheater, he's gonna cheat. That's not a reflection on the women. That's a reflection on him and his moral character. That's not a reflection on the women that he's chasing. And also, women, we become jealous of other women when our man is not even around. You know, ladies, a woman can start a job and all the women don't like her because she's pretty. They do it at the job with them. It's the fact that they feel inadequate around her. They feel inadequate, so they're taking it out on her. And I feel like a lot of that, like I said, subconsciously, and it's also because of these men. They're sitting up there hating other women because of these damn dudes. Or they become jealous of other women because the man, chose her over them. I know you ladies been through this, where you was talking to a dude, he go ghost or disappear. You look on Facebook, he's with another woman, or you outside and you see him with another chick, and he's smirking, And you looking at her saying, well, she's not all that pretty. Look at her. She could be beautiful, but you looking at her and trying to find a flaw, and now you jealous of her. Now you can't stand her because of his fucking actions, because of what the hell he did, because there could be a huge possibility she didn't even know about you. A lot of times they be juggling multiple women and keeping them from knowing about each other. They do that a lot. So now you just like her and you jealous of her because of this piece of shit. Women, we gotta stop being jealous of each other because of men. Because you feel like this woman is pretty and that she get a lot of male attention. So what? Okay, she gets a lot of male attention. Where has male attention gotten any woman? I see more bitter women than ever. And women now getting sex more than any women in history. Women are getting laid left and right now. Get their ass in the air, getting screwed every night. But still walking around bitter and upset and still can't find a decent relationship. So where does and most women get a lot of male attention. So just because a woman's attractive and she's getting, and you feel she's getting male attention, what does that mean? Like, when I see an attractive woman, I don't just think, oh, she's getting male attention. I mean, only time I think about it is when, if she's in front of me or she's around me and a dude talks to her while she's there, then my mind will go, oh yeah, she is pretty. He should like her, but I don't just see a pretty woman say, I bet you a whole bunch of dudes are trying to talk to her. That pretty bitch. Who she thinks she is? I don't think like that. I just see, because honestly, when I'm out, most women be by themselves. Most people be by themselves. When I don't even be seeing that many couples no more damn near. A lot of people be by themselves. Just go to the grocery store. Just run errands. See, everybody be damn by themselves. Like, you don't even be seeing people coupled up the way they used to be. So just because somebody's attractive don't mean that, they're having luck in relationships. Yes, a lot of men can find them attractive and want to sleep with them, but that doesn't mean they're gonna find their Prince Charming and they're having a lot of luck in relationships. And why do you care? The only reason for you to be upset that an attractive woman is having a lot of luck in relationships is because you think your looks is stopping you from having luck in relationships, or even if you're attractive, you feel like you don't have luck in relationships, so you like taking it out on another woman. You're assuming if you look like her, maybe you'll have better luck with men. This is not about men. This is about your self-esteem. Don't let the actions of men make you jealous of other women. She don't have nothing to do with the fact these dudes be going from woman to woman. See, women be thinking, oh, I could keep my man, he could be faithful if it wasn't for these pretty whores out here. No. Okay, what you gotta say something about men? They will sleep with anybody. If every woman looked like Retribution, or if every woman looked like Roseanne, the men will still be sleeping with those women. You gotta understand the mentality of a lot of men. They are horny. They are sex addicts. They have extremely high sex drive. They want to have sex all the time. Long as you're putting out, they're gonna put it in. Okay, so hoping and wishing that you were the only pretty woman in the world, that's silly. That's not gonna stop them from sleeping with those other women. Men. A lot of times men will end up cheating on a woman with a woman who, quote unquote, looks not as attractive, because it's all about the feeling and getting off to them. So the woman don't even have to be all that attractive for dudes to be chasing her. Y'all know this. So ain't no point in being jealous of a woman who's attractive. And like I said, just because somebody's attractive, them be the main one sometimes that be having bad relationships and can't find a decent dude. Because if she's attractive, her standards are higher and she expects more, and she can't change the batch of men that's in the world, the mentality of the men. So she's expecting a better quality of men. She keeps getting the same pieces of shit that everybody else get, and she's like, okay, why did I put this effort into being a better woman emotionally and physically and caring about my appearance and doing all this just to gravitate the same kind of men that every other woman got? Because these are the men that's out here. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make this quick. Yeah, ladies, stop being jealous of other women because of men. Men don't dictate shit. They're gonna be chasing other women if they want to anyway. If he don't have any integrity, if he does have integrity, he won't be chasing other women. Whether there's pretty women around or they're not, it's him. It's the kind of person he is. Men are very visual, so they're always fixated on how other women look. That's just how they're visual. So they have to master not being so visual all the damn time and getting caught up in the physicality of a woman. It's not because you're not beautiful. It's not because other women just look so much better than you. It's because of the mentality of these men. And don't let their foolish behavior or how they are being disrespectful when they're gawking at other women when they're with you, which you should dump a motherfucker who do that. Don't let that behavior cause you to turn against your sister, against another woman who has done nothing to you.